All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Hbar family. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of love on these day-to-day updates. Continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these updates. So, Monday was quite an interesting day. We saw a big fake out. If you did watch some of my updates that I recorded for you, during the day of Monday, throughout the day of Monday, I'm sure you guys know exactly what's happening. But as far as Hbar is concerned, of course, Hbar is reacting to this market move down about 5%. And I saw some comments coming in stating that, Hbar is going down. Are we really going to ignore the fact that what has happened for the broader market and, obviously about the fake out itself? But let's take a closer look, see what is happening, and of course, what we could be expecting going into Tuesday morning. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Hbar's price is currently sitting at 13.57 cents, down 5.2% in USD, also down about 1.2% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap holding above 5 billion, to be exact, almost 5.2 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about a $500,000. So if you're looking at the 24-hour trading volume right now, you guys are really understanding that has decreased quite substantially. And this is the beauty of talking about a project on a day-to-day basis, because you can see every small detail. And in this case, you're looking at the 24-hour trading volume, which over the course of the last 1 week has been over $1 billion, and right now it has gone down quite substantially. So of course that's something that we can note, but I think this is something that can organically change. But let's shift our focus towards the price. If you're looking at Bitcoin dominance right now, so of course I'm sure you guys know about this, Bitcoin dominance is still sitting below 60%. And what was quite interesting was dominance actually did pick up down up to the 59.2%, but it's back down to the 58.62%, which is really nice for altcoins specifically. And what's quite interesting to see is, even though Bitcoin saw a little bit of a minor pullback, you did not see Bitcoin dominance doing what we have seen over the course of the last 1 month to 2 months, where it just starts to pick up. But with that said, it's not a time to be getting excited, because if we go back on November 10th, we did pull down, and you can see what happened to the dominance. It went up to a new yearly high. So we need to keep those factors in mind. But if you're looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a bounce, which of course is really nice to see. If you're looking at it on the hourly time frame, this is the fake out that I'm talking about. As we started off Monday, Bitcoin went up to the likes of $99,000. Of course, pulled back down to $92,487, but has picked up a little bit since then. But Bitcoin needed this, and I'll repeat this 1,000 times. Bitcoin needed this. The crypto market needed this. We've been flying throughout the last 2 weeks, and there comes a time where you do see a little bit of a shakeout, and this is something that I've been indicating to you guys. Lock those profits in when you see them, because if you're just going to be waiting, there will come a time where you do see a market flush, and your profits could be impacted. And in this case, I'm sure if you are looking a little bit back, like a few days back, and you're looking now, I'm sure there is some people out there that are kind of regretting that they did not lock profits. And this should be a learning lesson for a lot of people. But Bitcoin is looking good, even though we did see that bar pattern playing out. And then when the bar pattern came on the hourly time from a lot of people, indicated that we're going to see the likes of a little bit of a dip, likes of $90,000 being retested. And even that $90,000 price point is still in play, to be quite frank with you. Obviously, if Bitcoin is not able to go above 96,000 tomorrow, I think there's still a chance that Bitcoin could make its way down to $90,000, and that would still put it in a bullish trajectory. With that said, let's take a look at what's happening with Hbar. So now we kind of know, the king of the market, which is Bitcoin, has gone down a little bit, which of course, and it's 6% to be exact, which of course is going to have, a reflection on these altcoins, and Hbar is one of them. But Hbar is still remaining, within the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and the previous, high that we set for ourselves back in March, is coming as a level of support. But the support kind of dates back to the 2021 levels as well. But yeah, we are having a battle, and I've spoken to you guys about this. You can really see the significance of the resistance at the 15.4 cents, and we have not seen a close above there. And this is where your eyes should be on that specific target. I think once you close that into support, Hbar could actually fly to the 61.8 faster than a lot of people are anticipating, and that's why that level is so significant. But right now, what you're looking at is, of course, it's reacting to this overall Bitcoin momentum. Let's actually actually look at it on the hourly time frame to give you guys a little bit of a better visual. Hbar, let's go into the Hbar chart. Let's go on the hourly. So you can see this for yourself. Even though we're seeing a little bit of a retracement, still higher high, higher lows, which a lot of people are going to ignore. People are going to focus more on the price drop rather than, focusing on the upwards trajectory that we're in over the course of the last, 3 weeks. So right now, even though we're seeing a retracement, you are seeing Hbar in an upwards trajectory, and you're seeing a very interesting format forming. So after we originally hit that yearly high, which is at 15.5 cents mark, we saw a retracement of about 23.4%. And obviously after we popped out of there, never really saw that close. But if you kind of measure it from that high at 17 cents, you are looking yet again 23% drop. So a very similar pattern playing out, but definitely in this upward trajectory, which is really nice to see. So if that's not invalidated, and I still do believe if Bitcoin is able to make its way back up to the likes of, that $96,000, I think Hbar could move. But with that said, let's say Bitcoin drops to the likes of $90,000 or even, lower. Again, that would still be okay. I think the $90,000 would be the next major support. And even if it were to drop to the likes of, let's actually take a look at it on the daily time frame and really kind of understand what would be the next major support. So yeah, you can really understand that, on the daily time frame, I think the 90K would be the next support. But even if it falls down to the likes of $88,000, again, would not be a major concern in my opinion, considering this is the biggest asset and it has been, an upwards trend over the course of the last 2.5 weeks. Part of this needs to happen before we continue to go towards the upside. But yeah, if you're looking at Hbar, so far so good, amazing to see. Obviously still in this upwards trajectory. As long as we still within this upwards trajectory, I am bullish that we do end up seeing new yearly highs sooner rather than later. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.